Blood clot. Every blood clot morning I wake up, I'm reminded every day that I cannot trust the vast majority of black women. So before I tell you what happened, you have to understand the players that are in place right now. So apologies for how I'm talking right now. I'm frustrated and I'm angry and I just me can't sound like no valley girl right now because that's just not how me I roll. So girl like crystalline kerosene. Jesus Christ. This woman here now. Pink pill, Viagra. Okay? This woman she don't like black man. We already know she don't like black man. She marry a white man who take her pitney them. Okay? And then we have Shira 7. She basically talks about gold digging and manifestation. I don't know how, I guess they coincide somehow. But she have a black man for your husband. But she teaches black women and other white women and other races of women to basically treat men like ATMs. Then there's Jessica X, a physical manifestation of a self-hating black man and of course an obviously dissonant white woman who basically works for the dustiest niggas on YouTube. Okay? So it's funny when I look at these three women, they have three different purposes, and the greatest common factor in their commentary is niggas. You not see nothing wrong there? So it's funny if you see all three of these women, two women, one that hates black men, the other one who's actually married to a black man, and then they are going to attack a woman who's black, the dusty black men that they don't like are marrying the white women that most of these black women would not associate themselves with, would have a child that would be reminiscent of Jessica X, because Jessica X will most likely be cooning and being a dustpan for these dusties. You not hear how confusing that is right now? So as I'm sitting here and I'm looking on Shira 7's community tab, she put on a picture of a woman that kind of looks like it's a chubby doppelganger of Jessica X. And another black man who kind of looks like Kevin Samuels, but you have a different glasses on. Okay? So I'm looking like, could this be Jessica X? And so me I look in the comments and me see hundreds of comments of black women chiming in on this shit. That's probably Jessica X. She's fat. And I'm sitting there like, okay, I want to see how this plays out. And I already knew that man that she had posted up, I knew that was not Kevin Samuels. I didn't know whether or not, I don't know how far she was going to take this. So I saw that she went live. And I maybe saw like 5 minutes of her live. I saw just comments of the women in the chat just talking just crazy shit, right? Mind you, I'm gonna remind you this. Men I like Jessica X for my own reasons. I don't know what the reasons, I know what the reasons were. I don't really want to. Y'all gonna have to go to Virtuous Woman's TV for that because I'm not forget into that. I just want to talk about how I feel about the situation on my perspective. Now, after she had posted up those pictures and I saw the comments, she went live later on that evening. She posted up maybe I listened to about 5 minutes. And I look on her name on her Instagram. So I went to her Instagram and I saw what she was talking about. And I clicked on one of her videos. And as soon as she had talked, I knew that was not Jessica X. I knew it wasn't her. Shira 7, please, girl, level up your investigative skills because that girl, she did not talk like Jessica X at all. At all. Like, I'm sitting there listening and I'm trying to like, oh, maybe I have to clean my ears. I turned on my TV and I'm making sure I'm meditating and I'm sitting and I'm listening. And y'all not sound like Jessica X. And here this woman is going live on this woman. And I know those women in the chat was going to go buck wild in this woman's messenger. You know how frustrated I felt? I was actually going to go super chatter. I say, Shira, that is not her. Please stop this live stream. But I knew the savages in our chat was going to come for me. So I said, you know what? May I see how this plays out because I know it's going to not look good. A reminder real quick. Y'all, Shira 7, you do realize that there are multiple different dialects in England, eh? The accent that Jessica X, whether it's manufactured or real or not, it is not the same as Sora. So I hope you have an apology in place because me see that you put on your community tab. You think it was a doppelganger and it was pre-recorded. Y'all, you fall as fuck, y'all. Real talk. This girl have her own YouTube talking about a different situation. And you come out her talking about her edges and all kinds of things. Yeah, for reals. For reals. That's what we are do now. Like, I'm thinking about it now that like this is how far they would go because they don't like someone. Now I understand that Jessica X was poking and poking and poking and poking and poking. And I understand that the exposing thing is it's we've been asking Jessica X to come up for a long time. You are not the first one who encountered Jessica X, Shira 7, and Crystalline Carizin. But your Ross class ass what you did to that girl and that panel was out of order. Now, you have to go on Virtuous Woman TV's channel for you to see what the live stream that Jessica X and the Soraya girl was talking. And I saw that, and that's why I had to make this response video. Because I didn't see that part. I only saw a few, and I just wanted to sleep on it. I said, you know what? I know that Virtuous Woman will do God's work and show us what happened in the aftermath. Thank you, Virtuous Woman. Y'all, please go subscribe to my own gal. And I knew that was going to happen. Now, for Jessica X to put her on and interview her, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that soon. But we have to do better, man. Listen, not we. I won't do no shit like that. Because men are like Jessica X. You will not see me go try fee search for her and girl come up. I don't care. She's working for dusty niggas. Them dusty niggas is gonna fuck up her brand anyway. I'm just waiting for that day. In the 2 years that I've been on YouTube, the beefing between black women has been it's been an eye-opening experience because I was never really raised around just hateful black women. I've never really understood that. You know, it may sound like I'm in La La Land and all that. I came from a decent stock. So I'm blessed to have been around black women who were not this type of conniving. It is not until my adulthood and the time that I start really trying to connect with other black women on YouTube that I've been starting to see the dysfunction that people keep talking about. I am so privileged to have been in my little bubble that I was in because the toxicity level in my family was not that bad, honestly. And like as I get older and older, I'm realizing that these older black women are not really setting up much of a standard because that tactic, what Shira 7 did, that's something y'all do in high school. That was mean gal shit. Like mean gal shit. Y'all talk edges and edges. And I'm sitting there like, and for me, I'm not the type of person that would attack you for your looks. It's just not really in me. You won't see a video me talk about another woman's look. Now, another dude, yeah, I'll call a motherfucker Franklin Eternal looking ass motherfucker. I will do that in a hot second. But another woman, I would never go off her complexion. I will never go off her, I might come off her edges because you can change that. But you can't change your complexion. You cannot change your features unless you do some crazy auto plastic surgery. And even then, you can do whatever you want, sis. As long as you do it out of self-love. But a lot of these women on YouTube, they hate themselves or they hate certain aspects of what they represent in society. And they will go out on YouTube and do shit like this. And then we're supposed to sit there and say it's okay because this person has about 142,000 subscribers. And we already know that integrity doesn't pay. So we already know that she's probably not going to apologize. That's this so-called we leveling up and y'all level up your integrity. You're failing miserably. But anyway, she was in the wrong for that. I don't know if she gonna apologize. I don't think she will, because pride is hell of a drug on here. Clout chasing is a hell of a drug on here. Lying on people is hell of a drug on here. And you know what? Sometimes that's why I have to take a step back, because that toxicity that's happening on YouTube, that shit really be spreading out in your real life. So I hope that Soraya girl, I hope, she does good. I know Jessica X, she's talked about posting up our PayPal on our page so she can get donations. So I hope that does help her. But anyways, whatever guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe. There's most likely gonna be some more shit that's gonna transpire. Please subscribe to my homegirl Virtuous Woman TV, VWTV. And yeah, you'll probably get some more information there. But I just wanted to say what I had to say about that, because the bullying here is getting out of order. That was foul, Shira 7. Please apologize. Period.